402 three-pointers in a single season, 3,864 career threes and counting, 4 NBA championships. The numbers tell the story of greatness, but behind these stats lies the journey of a player who changed basketball forever. They said he was too small, too weak, and would never make it in the NBA. Today, we'll show you how an undersized kid from Charlotte became the greatest shooter in NBA history and revolutionized the game of basketball. From Davidson College to the Golden State Warriors, from being called a risky draft pick to becoming a 2-time MVP, this is the story of Stephen Curry's rise to basketball immortality. On March 14, 1988, in Akron, Ohio, basketball royalty was born, though few knew it at the time. As the son of NBA sharpshooter Del Curry, young Stephen grew up around the game, spending countless hours in NBA arenas, watching his father become one of the Charlotte Hornets' greatest players. Del's 16-year NBA career and his record as the Hornets' all-time leading scorer set a high bar for his son to follow. Those early years shaped Curry's future. He and his younger brother Seth would join their father for pregame shootarounds, developing their shooting touch on NBA courts, while most kids their age were still learning basic dribbling. But the golden pedigree came with intense pressure and scrutiny. At Charlotte Christian School, Curry's talent was evident, but his physique told a different story. Standing just 6 feet tall and weighing 160 pounds as a high school senior, he looked more like a team manager than a future NBA star. Despite averaging 28.8 points per game and leading his team to 3 conference titles, major college programs weren't impressed. Even Virginia Tech, where both his parents had starred as college athletes, only offered him a walk-on spot. The rejection letters piled up. Duke didn't call. North Carolina wasn't interested. But one coach saw beyond the slight frame and baby face. Bob McKillop of Davidson College recognized something special in Curry's quick release and unlimited range. At Davidson, Curry's impact was immediate and revolutionary. As a freshman, he averaged 21.5 points per game, second among all first-year players nationally to Kevin Durant. He set an NCAA freshman record with 122 three-pointers made, but it was just the warm-up for what was to come. During his sophomore campaign, Curry took his game to another level, averaging 25.9 points per game and breaking the NCAA record with 162 three-pointers in a single season. The Wildcats dominated their conference, going undefeated in Southern Conference play. Then came March Madness 2008, when the basketball world truly woke up to the Curry phenomenon. In the first round against Gonzaga, he delivered a performance for the ages. 40 points, including 30 in the second half, orchestrating a stunning comeback victory. 2 days later, against second-seeded Georgetown, Curry showed his clutch gene. With Davidson trailing by 17 points, he exploded for 25 points in the second half, finishing with 30 points in a historic upset. Against Wisconsin in the Sweet 16, Curry continued his magical run, dropping 33 points against one of the nation's top defenses. Davidson's Cinderella story finally ended against eventual champion Kansas in the Elite Eight, but Curry's 25 points in defeat proved he could compete with anyone. By the time he declared for the NBA draft after his junior year, Curry had accumulated staggering numbers: 2,635 career points, 414 three-pointers, and an NCAA-leading 28.6 points per game in his final season. He had transformed Davidson from a mid-major afterthought into a national story. But for many NBA scouts, questions remained. Was he strong enough? Could his game translate to the professional level? The answer would come sooner than anyone expected. Despite his college success, doubts persisted as Curry entered the 2009 NBA draft. 6 teams passed on him before the Golden State Warriors made the decision that would change their franchise forever, selecting Curry with the 7th overall pick. The early years weren't easy. Curry battled through ankle injuries that threatened to derail his career. But with each setback came a comeback, and with each comeback, Curry returned stronger, more determined, and more dangerous from beyond the arc. February 27, 2013 marked Curry's arrival as an NBA superstar. At the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, he delivered a performance for the ages. 54 points, including 11 three-pointers, announcing to the basketball world that a new era was about to begin. The 2014-15 season marked the beginning of something special. Under new head coach Steve Kerr, Curry's game reached new heights. He was changing how the game was played. His ability to pull up from anywhere past half court forced defenses to reimagine their entire strategy. The basketball world took notice. Curry captured his first MVP award, leading the Warriors to 67 wins and their first NBA championship in 40 years. But what happened next would defy imagination. In 2015-16, Curry didn't just improve, he exploded. He shattered his own record for three-pointers in a season, hitting an astounding 402 shots from beyond the arc. The Warriors won an NBA record 73 games, and Curry became the first unanimous MVP in league history, averaging 30.1 points per game while shooting an incredible 45.4% from the three-point range. The numbers were staggering, but they only told part of the story. Curry wasn't just making shots, he was making impossible shots look routine. 30-foot bombs off the dribble, no-look threes, half-court heaves. He turned basketball into performance art, and arenas across the country became his stage. Success bred more success. With Curry as their cornerstone, the Warriors built one of the greatest dynasties in NBA history. They made 5 straight NBA Finals appearances from 2015 to 2019, winning 3 championships and establishing themselves as one of the most dominant teams ever assembled. But even with all the team success, something was missing from Curry's resume: a Finals MVP award. Critics used this absence to question his legacy, suggesting he wasn't truly dominant when it mattered most. Curry, as he had done his entire career, let his game do the talking. In 2022, at age 34, Curry delivered a masterpiece. Against the Boston Celtics' top-ranked defense, he averaged 31.2 points per game, including an iconic 43-point performance in Game 4. The Warriors won their 4th championship in 8 years, and Curry finally captured the elusive Finals MVP award, silencing every remaining critic. December 14, 2021, Madison Square Garden, the same arena where Curry had announced his arrival with 54 points years earlier, now hosted another historic moment. With 7 minutes and 33 seconds left in the first quarter, Curry hit his 2,974th career three-pointer, passing Ray Allen to become the NBA's all-time leader in three-point field goals made. The game stopped, the crowd rose, even New York fans gave a standing ovation. At that moment, everyone recognized that they were witnessing not just the record being broken, but also the coronation of the greatest shooter in basketball history. Curry had fundamentally changed how basketball was played. From NBA arenas to playground courts, his influence was evident in a new generation of players who grew up believing that no shot was too far and no angle impossible. Even as he approaches his mid-30s, Curry continues to defy age and expectations. In the 2023-24 season, he became the first player in NBA history to record 3,500 career three-pointers. His game has evolved, but his ability to change a game with a single shot remains unmatched. The 2024 Olympics in Paris provided yet another stage for Curry to showcase his brilliance. Making his long-awaited Olympic debut, he led Team USA to gold, setting records for most three-pointers in an Olympic elimination game and an Olympic final. His 36-point masterpiece against Serbia in the semi-finals added another chapter to his legacy of clutch performances. Being named the NBA's first ever Clutch Player of the Year in 2024 only confirmed what basketball fans had known for years. When the pressure is highest, Curry shines the brightest. His ability to hit game winners and take over in crucial moments has become legendary. But Curry's impact extends far beyond the hardwood. Through his foundation, Eat, Learn, Play, he has worked tirelessly to fight childhood hunger, promote education, and create safe spaces for kids to play sports. His commitment to social justice and community service earned him the NBA's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. Away from basketball, Curry has shown his versatility as an athlete, winning the American Century Championship in golf and establishing himself as one of sport's most remarkable stars. His influence reaches beyond basketball, inspiring millions with his combination of excellence and humility. Stephen Curry didn't just change how basketball is played, he changed what people believed was possible. Before Curry, a pull-up three in transition was considered a bad shot. Now it's a weapon. Before Curry, shooting from the logo was unthinkable. Now it's part of the game. His impact can be seen in every NBA game, where teams now prioritize three-point shooting and spacing like never before. The Curry effect has transformed basketball at every level, from the NBA to youth leagues around the world. 4 NBA championships, 2 MVP awards, an Olympic gold medal, and the title of the greatest shooter ever, Curry's resume speaks for itself. However, perhaps his greatest achievement is showing that size doesn't determine destiny and that skill and determination can overcome any obstacle. Subscribe for more stories about the NBA's greatest players and moments, and let us know in the comments, what's your favorite Stephen Curry moment?